All right, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining me. My name is Marnie Hernandez, and today we are finishing up our ALG, Apple Leisure Group Vacation program. It's been a long one. I think we're at 3 months at least. So today we are doing Extraordinary Europe. It's our last one within the program. So congratulations for those that have completed all the above and completing this program today. And then March is coming on board and we'll have a whole new program we're going to be starting. So again, appreciate you guys for joining us. Again, if for any reason you miss any of these, they are here on my YouTube channel. You can check them out, catch up. But definitely, guys, be sure to follow through, complete all these. Today we have a luncheon with MSC. Yesterday we had a movie with Sandals. And this week we have a happy hour with Red Carnations. So when you do these trainings, when you attend webinars and stuff, you get invites. So watch your emails. They just had some fan trips again. So always fun because we're partners. They want us to sell their products, so they take care of us. And in turn, we take care of our clients. So again, it's a win-win for everybody. So again, congratulations on your business. Just stay plugged in, stay learning. And again, teamwork, everybody, let's help each other, right? It's a big world out there. And, you know, the more we can share and help each other, the better, right? Help people to see the world, make memories, and live life, right? All right. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Extraordinary Europe start course. Historical sites, unbelievable beaches, legendary landscapes, icons of Western civilization. They're just a hop, skip, and jump away from one another in Europe. Join us as we take flight across the pond, explore the top leisure destinations across Europe, look at what ALG has to offer in Europe, walk through building a few common European vacation packages right in Bax. Taking flight to Europe. So let's do the introduction. If your clients are ready to head across the Atlantic to discover the wonders of Europe, ALG Vacations is equally ready to help you make it to the trip of their lifetime. That same expertise, commitment to service and support, and breadth of product we provide for vacations to Mexico, the Caribbean, and Hawaii. It extends overseas too. ALGV is excited to be actively expanding our product across Europe to offer you more globally. With us, you can take your clients to the top of the Eiffel Tower, to the base of the Trevi Fountain, or through foggy mountains in the English countryside. And those are just examples, since we're continuing to evaluate and add product all of the most popular leisure destinations. Keep an eye out for the addition of new components, enhanced booking functionality, and most importantly, opportunities to grow your business with ALGV. Put your seat backs in their upright position, because it's time to take off. European itinerary with all the essentials starts right here. The brands that will get you there: ALG Vacation Packages, journeys to all major European cities and destinations, including Paris, London, Rome, Dublin, Barcelona, Florence, Athens, and much more. Through airlift with over 25 carriers who offer routes to Europe from origins all across the United States. Getting there is easy with thousands of accommodations to choose from. Staying there is too. With ALGV, you have the choice of 4 global brands with which to build complete vacation packages that include air, hotel, rental cars, transfers, and activities. So again, I usually only use Travel Impressions. Now I know I can use all of them. Design and book a variety of European itineraries right in Bax, including single stop, multi-stop, multi-origin, flights only, hotel only, and activities only. Again, guys, yes, we can do activities only. I know a lot of people just, you know, go to like Viator and stuff, but you can do it here on Bax also. Flexibility allows you to accommodate a range of traveler requests, from those who want to fly, drive, to those who may want to stay in multiple accommodations in the same destination, or even those who want accommodations and activities before and or after a river cruise. Make today so awesome that yesterday gets jealous. Why go to Europe? Well, to be swept up in the romance of a fairy tale, a story still being written, to experience just how deep cultural roots may grow, to surrender to the lure of the old world, whose magic is untranslatable. Every region in every country in Europe has its own unique, complex history and beauty, making the continent an ideal place for every type of vacation you can think of. You can literally experience just about every type of, click the link for cards, climate, from snowy Iceland to deciduous forests of France or the sun-soaked cliffs of Santorini. These and everything in between await Europe. A scenery, beachy coast, island vibes, mountain views, charming old world villages, historic sites. Your clients can take the pick. And then adventure. What's their idea of it? Well, skiing in the Alps, gazing over the cliffs of Moher, hiking the famed El Camino de Santiago, or shopping the Champs Elysees. Sorry. All right, why book Europe with ALG Vacations? Well, ALG Vacations is a partner you know and trust. We are constantly working to put you and your clients' needs first. Plus, you already know Vax's booking engine, which makes building and managing itineraries of all kinds comfortable and familiar. Take a look at some of the other reasons why you should consider booking your client's next trip to Europe with us. Commission. Earn full commission on every hotel in Europe when you book through Apple Vacations, FunJet, Travel Impressions, or United. Low deposits, only $350 per person. That may be a test question. On bulk fares for booking made 46 plus days prior to departure with Apple Vacations, FunJet, and Travel Impressions, or only $250 down per person with United. Activities and transportations. Our connection with Viator and several European transfer companies allows you to easily pre-book tours, excursions, and ground transportation in top destinations right in Vax. Beautiful. It looks like Amsterdam, huh? Travel protection. Safeguard your client's vacation investment when you add Travel Protection Plus. You'll also give them flexibility with cancel for any reason coverage, price guarantee, and coverage for trip delays, lost baggage, medical expenses, and more. All right, travel is rich with learning opportunities. The ultimate souvenir is a broader perspective. Rick Steves. Dedicating the right amount of time. Savvy visitors maximize the sightseeing opportunities by visiting multiple destinations during a single trip, taking advantage of the easy transportation options around Europe. To how much they can reasonably squeeze in varies, depends on how much of a go-getter your clients want to be. But this general guide for is a great start. 7 days, try 2 destinations or 1 with day trips. 10 days, recommend 3 cities or 2 with day trips. 14 days, plenty of time to hit 4 cities or a road train trip through 1 of 2 countries. However, just know that travelers who try to cram too much sightseeing into one trip describe being stricken with sensory fatigue that causes experiences to blur. This can dull some of the magic of what they're seeing. So remind your ambitious clients to slow down and really pinpoint the must-sees so they don't feel rushed and become over or worse, underwhelmed by it all. All right, travel documents. When visiting Europe, U.S. citizens must carry a U.S. passport that's valid for at least 3 months beyond their travel date. Very important, guys, so always pay attention to that. Children's ages 15 and younger must have their own passport. Make sure your clients check the expiration date on their passports carefully before traveling abroad. Remind them that the children's passports expire every 5 years, adults every 10 years, and a quick double check could save them a lot of headache as their departure date approaches. Passport validity requirements may differ by country, and you or your clients will want to check those details before departure. Point your clients to the U.S. Department of State's website for important passport information, as well as handy travel checklists and other country-specific guidance, okay? Travel.state.gov. If a passport does not meet the validity requirements, your clients may be refused boarding by the airline at their point of origin, or while transferring to connecting flights, or be denied entry when they arrive at the destination. You don't want that, okay? So pay attention. Travelers should carry their passport with them at all times while visiting Europe. Travel tip, U.S. Department of State recommends travelers' passports are valid for at least 90 days beyond the intended date of return or departure from the Schengen area. Traveling within Europe, a lot of travelers that make the journey from U.S. to Europe are keen on visiting several destinations during their stay. Because travel between countries is so easy, it's important to have a familiarity with the Schengen Agreement. What's that, you may ask? Schengen Agreement is a treaty creating Europe's Schengen area, which includes 27 countries. These countries have largely removed border checks for short-term tourism, business trips, and transit to non-Schengen destinations, allowing American tourists to travel freely between countries. Today, the Schengen area encompasses most European Union countries except for Cyprus, Ireland, Bulgaria, and Romania. However, Bulgaria and Romania are currently in the process of joining. Source: European Commission, Migration, and Home Affairs website. So you can check that out. Get your stamp in your passport. Recommend that your clients always receive a stamp in their passport when entering the Schengen area to avoid any potential problems with local authorities or immigration officials upon departure. Even though the chances of that happening may be low, if immigration officials don't offer a stamp, advise them to simply ask for one. Is a visa required? A visa is not required for travelers visiting Europe for less than 90 days. Oh, thank you. If your clients plan to spend longer than 3 months on the Schengen area, they will need to contact the embassy of the country they plan to spend the majority of their time in to apply for the visa. Affordability, convenience, reach. Getting there is half the fun, right? Well, probably not nearly as fun as you'll have in the destination, but ALG Vacations gives you tons of flight options to Europe so that you can start off on a sky-high note. Extensive selection of major airlines from departure cities, coast to coast means we're your one-stop shop for vacation value. In fact, bundling your air and hotel can give you even greater savings just for packaging the two. Perfect start to an incredible getaway. Plus, your clients can still earn airline rewards for flying brands like United Airlines, Delta Airlines, American Airlines, and JetBlue. So book your clients' air with us to and around Europe with these major airlines and more. Okay, so check all those airlines out. Candy Stripe non-stops, that's cute, to Europe. We're excited to introduce Condor to our product line, which adds 365,000 air seats to our already extensive inventory. Fly nonstop to Europe from Condor's U.S. gateways, including JFK, LAX, SFO, ANC, FAI, and C. Or you can easily connect with Condor's partner airlines, including Alaska Airlines, Hawaiian, JetBlue, and Sun Country to our top destinations, such as Barcelona, Munich, Venice, Budapest, Zurich, Copenhagen, and beyond. What to expect during the flight to Europe. Inform your clients that they should arrive at the airport at least 3 hours before their international departure. This should give them plenty of time, check in, check bags, pass through airport security, find their way to the gate. Wide-body aircraft are frequently used for international long flights. This configuration means cabins include rows of seats along the sides plus a bank of seats in the middle, separated by 2 aisles. In the interest of your client's comfort, they may be very interested in choosing seats assignments prior to departure, even if there may be an extra charge. Most international flights begin boarding 40 to 60 minutes before departure. In-flight service and entertainment vary by airline, flight distance, and cabin class of service. Most basic economy seating may include snacks, a small meal, beverage, and in-flight entertainment that may be as simple as an app to watch live television movies on their mobile device. Here's a glimpse of services your clients can expect in flight with 3 major U.S. carriers. United, flying United Economy on international flights 800 miles or more. Passengers receive an entree, a salad with dressing, a snack, and on select flights, ice cream, plus a hot pre-arrival meal. Additional meal service may be available on select flights. Non-alcoholic beverages, wine and beer are complimentary in United Economy on long-haul international flights, and liquor is available for purchase. All alcoholic beverages include liquor are complimentary in United Premium Plus. American long-distance international flights to Europe. The American provides meal, complimentary snacks, beverages, including beer and wine, and spirits after takeoff. Mid-flight snack is served and another meal is served prior to arrival. And then Delta, passengers sitting in Delta main cabin will enjoy a choice of entree along with dessert. Full selection of beverage options, beer, spirits, and limited selections of wine also available. In-flight wellness. Wellness is a part of ALG Vacations core values. So here's a few tips to share with your clients for staying well during their long flights. Drink plenty of water, avoid carbonated beverages, get plenty of sleep, bring a neck pillow with you so you're more comfortable. Stretch. You aren't meant to be cramped in a seat for hours. Stand up periodically and stretch out. Dress comfortably. Always wear shoes that fit securely on your feet when flying and bring a warm layer in case you get chilly. Pack your carry-on with entertainment necessities so they're within reach. Snacks, bottled water, medications, entertainment, book, cards, games, tablet, or phone. Don't forget your headphones. Using personal device speakers is a major faux pas. But equally important, noise canceling or sound dampening features can be the key to a peaceful flight. Time travel to Europe. Flights heading east across Atlantic are typically scheduled to depart in the evening and arrive the following day, depending on where your clients are originating from and where they're headed to in Europe. There could be a 5 to 9 hour time difference, okay? When choosing a flight and back, you may notice that your flight has a message that says next day arrival. It's important to note that many transatlantic flights land in their European destination in the morning, sometimes the wee hours of our origin time zone. In our example, our flight lands at 9:35 a.m. locally. However, 9:35 in London is only 3:35 in Chicago. This is critical to note since it means that your clients may want to keep the hotel booked for their departure night so they can check in immediately, even though they won't arrive until the next day. VAX's booking engine is smart and for overnight flights will automatically adjust to push the hotel check-in time to the day of arrival, the day following departure, to be sure to conform with them. Take a look at the example below. You'll see that the client's flight departs November 1st, but hotel check-in is set for the 2nd. If they keep the hotel booked for their departure night, even if they won't check in until the morning, this ensures their room will be ready when they arrive and they won't have to wait till 3 or 4 the next day. Okay, so keep that in mind, guys. You want to always update that. Historic places to rest your head. Europe offers wonderful variety of accommodations, hotels, resorts, apartments, hostels, villas, even castles are all potential places to spend the night. Ask your clients what do they want to experience? Are they eager to experience accommodations reflect the unique flavor of their destination, or do they prefer comfortable familiarity with a stay at a recognizable brand name hotel? Do they want room to gather and socialize, or do they prefer some more privacy? Some of the hotels you know and love from the Caribbean are also widely established around Europe. As of April 2023, ALGV has 79 static agreements with hoteliers across Europe, inclusive of RIU, Iberstar, Core, and all the above. Wyndham Four Seasons. Exclusive collection, part of Hyatt Hotels, offers more than 30 properties currently available to book ALGV in Spain and Greece, with another 20 more scheduled to become available later this year. 7 RIU hotels and resorts in the Spanish islands and 14 Iberostar hotels and resorts in Madrid, Barcelona. In the Spanish island destinations are all available to book via the ALGV brands. ALGV is excited to now offer the Accor hotel brands, ideal for leisure vacations and business trips alike. The Accor family of brands offer more than 3,000 accommodation options across France, the United Kingdom, Andorra, Bulgaria, Switzerland, Belgium, Austria, Denmark, the Czech Republic, Spain, Germany, Croatia, Italy, Ireland, and more. Here's Secrets. Beautiful. Look at that. Dreams. Dreams here and Balearic Islands. We have 10 dynamic agreements secured as of April 2023 that include Marriott, Hilton, Hyatt, IHG, Wyndham, Best Western, Four Seasons, Melia Hotels, Resorts, 15 hotels across Europe, Edwardian Hotels, 12 UK properties, and GLH Hotels, 5 London properties. The room differences. It may be worth a mention to clients traveling to Europe for the first time that standard hotel rooms tend to have some differences from what they're used to. Naturally, there are plenty of modern spacious hotels to choose from that feature many of the items American travelers love. But what really makes a European stay incredible is the number of hotels situated in historic buildings that may be hundreds of years old that are retrofitted with modern updates. If your clients are okay with foregoing some flashy on-site amenities. A stay in one of these old buildings could be an exclamation point on their European experience. And of course, there are plenty of posh, luxurious properties that have all the traditional trappings of old grandeur and updated amenities to boot. All right, so flip the cards. Hotels rooms tend to be noticeably smaller and have one large bed or two single beds as opposed to a king bed or two doubles. Rooms may not be huge, but they're typically comfortable and endlessly charming. European hotels tend to have a fewer amenities. Each hotel is unique, but you may not find the irons or ironing boards, coffee makers, or hair dryers in the room. Check the hotel details to ensure the room includes a private in-suite bathroom. Some hotels may feature communal bathrooms shared between all guests on that floor, with the number of guests varying depending on the property. And then electrical outlets in Europe feature high voltage, so you won't be able to plug your devices in without an adapter. Recommend your clients that they bring a converter that can handle up to 2,000 watts. Very important. Room and board. Early inns of Europe used to include a room and board plan, which essentially paid for a room to sleep in and a meal that often was served as on a board, a table. When traveling in Europe, guests can expect to encounter a few rate options, including bed and breakfast, room only, half board, and full board, and all inclusive. Bed and breakfast and room only are pretty self-explanatory, but half board includes 2 meals, breakfast, and then typically a choice of lunch or dinner. This is a great option for guests who want to leave the hotel during the day, eat out while exploring the destination. Half board meals are often served buffet style. Full board typically means guests are welcome to enjoy 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, which may be at the hotel's restaurant or set up as a buffet. All-inclusive adds on beverages and services that may include room service, entertainment, and activities. You should also note that all-inclusive in Europe may be different from all-inclusive in Mexico or the Caribbean. For instance, there might be some limitations on beverages or set hours for dining. Check with the individual hotel or resort to find out how they define or structure their program. All right, Villas by ALG. Craving a truly unique luxury vacation experience, Villas by ALG Vacations offer extensive selection of luxury villas in more than 50 of the most sought-after locations around the world. With a team of experienced agents ready to assist you in finding the perfect match for your client's needs, we have more than 25 years of experience dedicated to helping you plan every detail. Okay, so there's some pictures. Wow, beautiful. All right. When is a villa right for your client? Click on the hotspots to find out. Live like a local. Unique accommodations, perfect for seasoned travelers looking for something different, something authentic, something truly special. Come one, come all. Enough room for everyone, including pets. In many instances, villas are great for anything from big gatherings to intimate getaways. Think monumental family reunions or weddings. More, enjoy more space, privacy, and quiet. No strangers in the next room or even by the pool. Make it yours. Create a unique, customized experience based on your needs, taste, from personalized service, design, preferences to groceries, stocked to order. Superb value. Spend less, receive more. Villas are often a better way per person than a traditional hotel, and they offer more space with multiple rooms and suites. Okay, for more information on the ultimate vacation, visit ALG Vacations, Villas of Distinctions. Play year round. Europe is open and brimming with excitement all year round. The summer months, May to September, tend to be the hottest travel time, pun intended, as the weather is pleasant from north to south. But exploring the continent in fall and winter offers unique beauty and adventure with amazing northern lights, unforgettable cable car rides in the snowy Alps, colorful Christmas villages, and so much more. It's important to point out that accommodations in smaller leisure destinations may only operate seasonally. So if your clients are interested in a particular hotel during off-season, you can't seem to find availability for it in backs, it's possible that it's closed for the season. Getting around, Europe offers tons of transportation options, making getting out and about super simple. From rental cars to buses to rail and unique hydrofoil transport, your clients can typically bounce around different destinations and regions pretty easily. One of the biggest differences between the US and Europe is that they have a sophisticated rail network that connects through several destinations across multiple countries. Traveling by rail is comfortable and easy, making a popular transportation option. Oops. ALG Vacations working with Rail Europe to provide access to rail networks ticketing, which will ultimately give you the ability to add these items to itineraries right in VAX. For now, if your clients need rail added to their itinerary, you'll need to make a separate booking directly with the rail supplier. However, many other modes of transportation are already available to add to your client's itinerary in VAX. We hear your requests and are working to add options that we know are highly desired, with a team in place that are dedicated researching and implementing more options for you. There's a lot on its way to get your vacationers on theirs. So starting the vacation off right, the last thing your clients want to do is, after arriving at destination, is figure out how to get to their hotel. ALG Vacations offers wide variety of round trip transportation as well as rental car options, making direct transit comfortable and convenient. Book ground transportation to and from airports, train stations, cruise ports right in the features panel of your client's itinerary in VAX. When booking transfers from a train station or ferry cruise port, it's important that you confirm the services by entering arrival details in the special service request panel during checkout, including the name of the train, train number, arrival, departure times, or the name of the ferry cruise ship. Time of embarkation, disembarkation, or the time of the traveler's wish to be picked up. We'll take a closer look by adding these details in an itinerary in the next lesson. Renting a car. If your clients are keen on renting a car, driving around the destination, they may do so with their American or Canadian driver's license. Rules of the road may vary country to country, and your clients will notice the roads are often narrower or windier compared to the roads in the US. Encourage your clients to do some research online before getting behind the wheel in the foreign country, as they'll want to get the lay of the land so that they're prepared to obey the traffic laws and travel safely. Most of Europe drives on the right-hand side of the road, just like the US, but if your clients are heading to the UK, Ireland, Cyprus, or Malta, they will switch sides to the left. Add more wonder. As spectacular as a hotel may be, your clients will want to get out and explore all the attractions the destinations has to offer. ALG Vacations is able to offer incredible tours and activities through our partnership with Viator. Book excursions in advance. By booking in advance, your clients will get to do their top activities when they want, how they want, be led by professional guides who know the areas ins and out, experience attractions that put the destinations on the map, support local communities, and learn about their culture and history. Make memories that will stay with them for a lifetime. Additionally, we recommend pre-booking activities if one or more of the travelers in the party is mobility challenged. This allows time to investigate whether the activity can accommodate special mobility requirements before the clients are in destination, trying to decide whether to participate or not. All the quaint cobblestone streets and worn stone steps travelers find so incredibly charming also throw some big hurdles at those who face mobility challenges. So let's go. Make sure you click the additional resources through the module to view even more information about traveling to Europe. Are you ready to jump on the high-speed train with us? Of course you are. Next stop is VAX, where we'll walk through building common itineraries in some of the favorite European destinations. All right, so building itineraries. Design your client's dream vacay. Clients who are ready to head overseas to explore the wonders of Europe. If so, it's time to help choose their adventure. Does it look like singing a chorus of Ian Preston? Again, I mispronounced a word, so I'm sorry. At Oktoberfest, or perhaps they want to ride a cable car on the steep, snowy slopes of Mont Blanc in Chamonix, or cruise along breathtaking fjords, waterfalls, volcanic cones along Iceland's epic ring road. Whether they want to dive into the attractions or of a single destination or scratch a few off their bucket list on their next trip, you can build them an extraordinary experience right in VAX with ALG Vacations. As we mentioned in the first lesson, we have 4 brands that offer packages to Europe: Apple Vacations, FunJet, Travel Impressions, and United. All offer extensive array of travel components from air to hotel, ground transportation, tours, and excursions. Deciding which may be best to book through is really up to you, and which brand is preferred by your agency. But if you can't find a destination or travel component with one brand, try searching with another, as inventory may vary slightly between them. In this module, we'll walk through building a few commonly requested European itineraries in VAX's booking engine. We aren't going to cover the fundamentals, so feel free to jump into building a basic itinerary in ALG Pro. for the beginning basics, then jump back into the module when you're all set. So as they say in UK, let's give it a go. Europe is always a good idea. So selecting your package type, the first step in building your client's itinerary is selecting the package type. You'll need to specifically select Europe flight and hotel or Europe hotel only. When working with FunJet Vacations and Travel Impressions for Apple Vacations and United, you simply select flight and hotel as you would in an itinerary from Mexico or Caribbean. Next day arrivals, many international flights departing the US to travel to Europe overnight or cross the international data line. Because of this, you'll see advisory messages that the number of hotel nights has been adjusted. VAX recognizes the next day arrival will adjust the hotel check-in to the following day. Confirm with your clients if they want to keep the first hotel night or check in the next day. They may want to keep the first night even if they are flying for most of it. Why? It will allow them to head directly to the hotel upon check-in, get settled, and take a nap. Otherwise, they have to wait till the check-in at 3 or 4 in the afternoon. Building an itinerary building a single stop itinerary. For our first itinerary, let's build a single stop to Palma de Mallorca with FunJet. Our clients will fly from Newark and book a hotel and activity in the destination. Getting started, you're going to navigate to the preferred website. Is in this example, we'll go to FunJet. Oops, sorry. In the vacation package, you're going to, on the left side, select package type using the drop down. In this case, we're going to do flight and hotel. Step 3, complete the search. Fields include the original origin, city, destination, number of rooms needed, number of travelers, travel date. Pre-select the travel protection as well. Always offer protection, guys. If they decline it, then at least you know you offered it. Click search to open the availability pages and begin adding the components. Choose a hotel. First travel component you'll choose is a hotel. Click the plus sign next to the hotel's name to expand the room categories. A difference you'll see here is that the room categories also indicate which type of meal plan they're choosing. Use the filtering tool along the left side of the page to narrow your search based on star rating, amenities, and or experiences. Offset hotel dates if desired. If your clients would like to offset the hotel dates, modify the number of nights as needed, you can do that in additional search item panel directly below the filtering tool. Use the calendar in the check-in, check-out fields to modify the dates. This is where you can change the check-in date to include the night your clients are flying in as well. Choose flights. Next, you'll choose your flights. ALG offers more than 25 air carriers to Europe, with classes of service that range from basic economy to first class. You'll also still enjoy the flexibility of offering bulk or published fares, as well as refundable, partially refundable, or non-refundable rates. Choose a rental car. If your clients want a rent a car while in destination, expand the rental car panels to view the grid of all available suppliers. This provides easy comparison between rental car companies, various types of vehicles, and costs. For this particular search, we have one rental company option with several cars available. Keep in mind, you may have the ability to pick a car at one location and drop it off at another. To do that, select rental car company in the additional search panel on the left. Choose the pickup and drop-off locations in the drop-down options. If no choices are presented by switching rental companies, if that doesn't yield other selections, this may mean other options are simply not available, as in this case with our example to Palma de Mallorca, where there is only no other car rental locations on that small island. Light up their vacation with features. This is where you have the opportunity to wow your clients by encouraging them to add tours, excursions, attractions to their itinerary. Here you can also add travel, transfers, and travel protection. Use the filtering tool on the left to narrow your search. And last, complete the checkout. Once all your components are added, VAX will display your itinerary summary, giving you a complete snapshot of your client's full itinerary. If you need to make a modification, click on the panel name to reopen the availability page for the component. Once the itinerary is set, click checkout to complete your booking. All right. Building a multi-stop, okay? So multi-destination European are widely popular. For this example, has a dream vacation in mind, stops in London and Paris. So let's go. Travel impressions, getting started. Navigate to your preferred website. For example, we'll go to travelimp.com. Click New Reservation, open the Advanced tool. Note that you can access the Advanced Search tool by clicking the multi-destination link under the search button within the Simple Vacation package search. Select your vacation type. Okay, so you're going to do multi-destination. Enter search criteria. Because we chose multi-stop vacation, you'll see that the search field is expanded to accommodate 2 destinations. Let's first complete the top portion, selecting your destination, how many rooms are needed, how many travelers are going. If you have a promo code, enter it here in the applicable promo code field. Enter your client's origin in the departing from field, and then automatically add travel protection to your itinerary. You may pre-select it by checking add for travel protection right in the search bar. You can always change it later. Destination 1, enter your first destination going to field, along with the number of nights they wish to stay. VAX recognizes with the departure flight arrives in European destination the next day, will automatically adjust the departure date for the next destination accordingly. Again, you can modify the dates if your clients prefer. You'll also be asked to choose travel components needed. Do they need a flight, a hotel, and a rental car in each location? Pick and choose what they need. You don't have to add them all. Check the items your clients need. Destination 2 now will be pre-filled with the depart date. If the date needs to be adjusted, simply check on the calendar icon in the field. Select destination in the going to field and enter the number of nights. Again, decide which travel components are needed and uncheck everything that's not. Like I had a lady that wanted to take a train on the 14th, so I had to change it to the 15th, so they had it like a day missing. So again, you can accommodate all those. Add more destinations, so they start with 2, but you can always add more. To venture more than 2, you can easily add more by clicking add additional under below destination number 2. Likewise, you can add additional destination between destinations you already have in the search by clicking add destination before button, where you want another destination inserted. For example, if your clients decide they want to visit Amsterdam between visiting London and Paris, simply click add destination before button to accommodate the request without losing the search criteria you already entered. And then returning home, the return flight home will default to your client's origin city. If they'd like to return to a different city, select that preference from the drop-down. You can expand the additional flight options panel to define your search criteria if desired once your search criteria is set. Click the search to open availability pages and begin adding components. And then select air. Booking engine will then walk you through first selecting flights for each trip and leg. Once flights are chosen, you'll move on to selecting travel components needed for each destination. Although you cannot book one-way flights in your vacation packages, when you book a multi-destination itinerary, you can book one-way inter-destinations one-way. So again, going from, Paris to Amsterdam, you can do a one-way there. All right, select components in each destination. Once air is selected, you can decide on the hotel, the rental car, and other features needed in the itinerary. Toggle between hotel, rental cars features simply by clicking on the panel names. Tip, when adding travel protection to multi-stop itinerary, only add it to one destination. It will cover the entire itinerary, so keep that in mind. And then itinerary summary categorizes all components by flights, destinations, keep you organized in a way that's easy to read. Once you have components selected for itinerary, proof it for accuracy, then head to the checkout and finish the sale. Pre and post cruise itinerary. Okay, so Europe offers some of the most spectacular scenic cruising opportunities in the world. From cruising on the big ships along Scandinavia and Baltics to river cruising down the breathtaking waterways of Rhine and Danube, cruising is extremely popular and excellent way to experience several places in one visit. Although ALG Vacations doesn't offer cruise inventory, we can help with your client's experience before and after the cruise. Truly spectacular. For this itinerary, clients will fly into Chicago, fly from Chicago to Rome, stay in Rome for one night before the cruise departs, and then transfer to port city of Civitavecchia, where they'll catch a spectacular 8-day Western Mediterranean cruise before returning to Rome. Once in Rome, they'll stay 3 more nights and then return home. Let's build a memorable land itinerary to book and their dream cruise right here. Again, navigate to, for example, we're going to go to My Apple Online, book Apple Vacations. Once at home, click New Reservation, Advanced Tool. Advanced Tool, vacation type, multiple destinations. Although your clients will be spending all the nights pre and post in Rome, we need to choose multiple destinations as the vacation type because we need to treat the pre-cruise stay as one destination and post-cruise as a second. Okay, got that? This will allow us to pull inventory before and after the cruise and for that. All right, enter search criteria. Because we choose multiple, you'll see that our search field expanded to accommodate 2 destinations. Let's first complete the top portion, selecting our destination region, how many rooms we need, how many travelers, have a promo code, enter that, and then where they're departing from. They automatically add travel protection. You must pre-select by selecting a protection right here. You can always change the selection later. Destination 1 in the going to field, for example, will enter Rome. Determining the number of nights, because your clients are staying pre and post, will enter the number of nights they'll stay in Rome before the cruise, okay? Number of nights on the cruise, for example. So our clients are staying 1 night in Rome and then embarking on a 7-night cruise. So the total number of nights we need to destination 1 is 8. Because VAX recognizes the departure flight in European destination the next day, it'll automatically adjust the first night to the next day for check-in that afternoon. You'll also be asked to choose travel components needed, a flight, a hotel, a rental car in each location. Check the items your client needs. Before moving on to 2, an important step we must take here to offset the hotel dates. We talked about manually offsetting arrival date if they prefer the room ready upon arrival. Now we're going to for the overall stay. Our clients don't want to pay for 8 hotel nights while they're on the cruise, right? So expand the additional hotel options and modify the checkout date to accommodate a single night. Now your clients can check out of the hotel and go on their cruise. Now that we told the booking engine that our clients are spending 8 nights in that destination, the arrival date to the second destination will be pre-filled accordingly. So going to field has entered the number of nights your clients want to spend before returning home. Again, decide which travel components are needed and then check anything that is not. Returning home, the flight will default to your client's origin city. If they'd like to return to a different city, select the preference in the dropdown. You can expand additional flight options panel to refine your search criteria if desired. Once your search criteria is set, click search to open the availability pages and begin adding components. You'll be asked to air all segments of your trip. In this case, our clients only need it from Orlando FC to Orlando. Is that no, where's the whatever. In this step. All right, you'll select hotels as well as any features we want to add as itinerary. You can confirm the dates of the hotel are appropriately offset here, okay? Because your clients will stay overnight in Rome and then head to Civitavecchia, to catch their ship, we'll add a transfer to their cruise port here in destination 1. Keep in mind that we are diligently working to secure rail inventory and other modes of ground transportation. Yay! Our goal is to provide you with a variety of options to include transfers between hotels, airports, cruise ports, and train stations right here in the features panel. All right, select components number 2. Once the cruise has returned, select the same hotel or different hotel in Rome. We also want to provide ground transportation from the cruise port back to Rome, so we'll select that features panel in the features panel. You'll have the opportunity to really add wow factor to their stay during this portion of their trip by adding an activity or 2. Go ahead and use the filtering panel along the left side of the page to see what sightseeing excursions and tours are available, given the end of their trip to finishing flourish to look forward to. Itinerary summary categories all components by flights, destinations, keeping you organized, making it easy to read. Once you have all components, select the itinerary, proof it accuracy, then head to checkout for sale. And last, important check. When ground transportation is added, be it via vehicle, train, ferry, or cruise, an important step you'll need to take to confirm your transfers is to add detail with the special service requests panel. Confirm transfers, cruise ports, enter the name of the cruise ship, time for embarkation and disembarkation, or add the time your clients want to be picked up. Train stations, enter the name of the train, train number, arrival, and departure. And then transfers in Greece, if booking ground transportation to and from the ferry port, the ferry service is booked directly with the ferry company. They must provide the name of the ferry company as well as the arrival departure time. Booking 2 hotels in the same destination. While this sounds counterintuitive, this is actually a common request as for a variety of reasons. For example, if your clients want to fully experience a large spread out single location, this lets them get the full lay of the land, especially local culture more authentically, and enjoy 2 or more experiences instead of just one. For example, our clients will travel from Houston to explore London in depth by enjoying 2 hotels in different areas of the city. This is an easy one to build, and we'll show you how. Getting started, we're going to go United. Take the United Great Low Fares, okay? So and then click Advanced Search. In Advanced Search, vacation type, of course, multi-destinations, because we want to pull inventory for 2 hotels. So we'll build this for our clients requesting multiple destinations. Because we chose multiple destination vacations, we'll see that our search fields expanded to accommodate 2 destinations. First, complete the top portion with our designated region, how many rooms are needed, how many travelers, enter promo code, and departing from. Ensure to assign the correct destination region. When booking with United, you'll want to modify this to Europe multi-stop. To add travel protection, you may pre-select add travel protection right here, and you can always change it later. Enter your client's first destination going to field. For example, we'll enter LHR. Remember, VAX recognizes the departure flight arrives in European the next day, automatically adjust the night. In this case, choose the components needed, a flight, a hotel, or rental car in each location, and check what your clients will need. If your clients are unsure if they need a rental car, we can recommend you keep it included. This gives your clients flexibility to add one later or skip it. But if you uncheck rental car here, you won't be able to add one later. For second destination, we'll enter LHR, assign the number of nights needed. Decide once more if travel components are needed, uncheck ones that are not. You'll notice that the flight is grayed out. VAX knows your clients won't require a flight between your first and second destination, so it deactivates this option. We'll uncheck the need for rental car here too, because we chose it on destination 1. You can expand the additional hotel options panel with destinations to refine your search. Return flight home will default to your origin city. They'll like to return the city. If they don't, they can do a drop down, go to advanced flight, search to open the availability. And then select components. Once our search will return a pre-selected itinerary for us to modify, we'll want to choose flights to our segments of the journey. Choose a hotel feature desired in each destination. In the features panel, I added one-way transfer from Heathrow to hotel and added an excursion. I've also included travel protection. Remember, when building a multi-destination itinerary, travel protection only needs to be included on one destination for it to cover the entire trip. And last, the summary. Categories all flights, destinations, keeps you organized in a way. Once you have the components all selected, proof it, accuracy, and head out to checkout. And offsetting hotel dates. Mentioned offsetting hotel dates earlier in the module. Think it's worth another quick mention, as there are a few instances where this would be helpful or necessary. As you saw in the early example, we modified the number of nights our clients needed for a hotel before a cruise. Making this simple adjustment allows your clients to spend only a portion of their stay at the hotel. This permits them to spend nights with family or friends, spend a night traveling or another destination, bus or train, or spend a night or 2 camping. Offset, go to advanced search, expand hotel options, use the calendar dates to modify check-in, check-out. This panel is also helpful if you'd like to refine your search results by entering a specific hotel name. Brand, you also have an opportunity to offset hotel dates within the availability pages right underneath the filtering panel. Don't forget to ask your clients if they want to keep the hotel the night during their departure from the US, as we mentioned, so they don't have to check in later. VAX automatically adjusts the check-in date to the following. But if your clients want to check in upon arrival instead of waiting until that afternoon, adjust the check back to their departure date, so their room will be ready and waiting. Okay, you're booking pro now. Hope this lesson helps you to get to know a little more about building itineraries in Europe. We know there are a lot of unique situations your clients ask you about, and we add more inventory to pair with our European destinations. We'll add more segments to this module to help build itineraries with memory-making components your clients want. Now it's time to explore some of the destinations they are waiting to be discovered. Hop across the pond with us at the next lesson in this series, and you'll get to uncover some ancient treasures of the old world. More to explore. Okay, European travel market is high demand area. No surprise. There's so much cultural, historical, culinary, environmental variety, so much to experience, all of which are why we are so eager to help your customers get there. Currently, our top selling destinations are the classics, London, Paris, and Rome, but we also offer packages to more than 120 equally alluring European destinations. Among those, ALG vacation clients should set their sights on include Dublin, Barcelona, Florence, Athens, and regions such as French Riviera, the Cyclades, the Canary Islands, Tuscany, and more. As if it weren't enough, we're also excited to announce that we have tours and excursions available in several European destinations through Viator, all bookable in VAX. On top of that, 40 more destinations are in the pipeline, some of which may already be implemented by the time you read this. With that said, it's time to explore some of these amazing places and learn a little about each one. We're only scratching the surface here for the sake of your time. Feel free to explore more resources, ALGV, Travelog, Travel Block, and VAX. London, legendary is perhaps the best word to describe this enthralling, fast-paced city with Big Ben, Buckingham Palace, Houses of Parliament looming in the background, and Westminster Abbey, and the mysterious Tower of London, easy to see beyond the modern amenities and bustle of the city into England's deeply storied past. Part of what makes London so beguiling is diversity found within the city limits. Elegant boutiques sprinkled along Oxford Street, while quirky shops scattered about trendy Soho provide a hip counterpart. Theaters and fine dining are paired delightfully in the musical West End. Art and literature remain intertwined in Bloomsbury. Humble fish and chips are served in paper-only steps from palaces like Windsor Castle. See it all from the London Eye, Europe's tallest observation wheel, or the cobblestone streets of bygone era. Delighting in new discoveries with each visit. Order a pint in the corner pub and get ready for one heck of a vacation, because London is brimming with excitement, history, and surprises. Streets of London have their map, and our passions are uncharted. What are you going to meet if you turn the corner? Quick facts, what your clients should know before they go. Have a valid U.S. passport. Exercise increased caution. Again, always watch travel advisory. English is the primary language. The weather is average is around 75 degrees. Winter steps average around 46 degrees, with February usually the coldest month. High travel season, May through September, Christmas and New Year. Most affordable time is January and February. Again, you can maybe take a picture of this. And transfers are available through airport transfers. Travel tip, driving is on the left side of the road here, and like any major modern city, it can be hectic and aggressive in London, especially if you're not sure where you're going and you're trying to navigate the wrong side of the road. Plenty of stress-free public transportation options and private touring options in London. If your clients want to leave the driving and someone else besides you can't visit London and not ride the tube, mind the gap and check that off your bucket list. Destinations must see. Okay, London is a mosaic of incredible landmarks and historic sites, a vibrant mix of old and new. Some attractions you won't want to miss include Buckingham Palace, Tower of London, Westminster Abbey, Tower Bridge, Stonehenge, and Hyde Park, among others. Buckingham Palace is monumental, iconic, even more so with the recent coronation of King Charles III. It's the traditional home of the reigning monarch, host to national and royal celebrations, workplace of the royals, and so much more. Palace is open to the public, allowing visitors to explore the various staterooms, such as the throne room, the white drawing room, the music room, the ballroom, palace gardens, the grand staircase, and even view some of the many treasures that decorate the interior. Pre-booking admission tickets is essential. All guided tours operate on a timed admission system that visitors select when purchasing their ticket. Staterooms are open on select dates for exclusive guided tours during winter and spring, and for 10 weeks each summer. If you want to watch the changing of the guard, the ceremony takes place, weather permitting, 11 o'clock, Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, and daily during summer. The London Eye. Enjoy magnificent 360-degree view of the London landscape from the comfort of the glass pod as you rotate around the London Eye. Huge Ferris wheel and the perfect place to take it all in. London's iconic sites and landmarks, offering views of over the House of Parliament, Buckingham Palace, even Windsor Castle on a clear day. Visitors can purchase general admission tickets or enjoy one of several unique experiences. You have the private pod. Rent one of the pods for your own private use. With this experience, you'll get one pod, 2 to 25 guests, fast track through the boarding through a dedicated entrance, great for bachelorette parties, group of friends, family reunion, or wedding parties. Coronation capsule. For those that want to be treated like royalty, fun coronation capsule makes you feel like you are right at the coronation itself. Sit in a recreation of coronation chair, hold replicas of the crown jewels, the sovereign's orb or scepter, and more. Perfect setting for impressive selfies. You have the Cupid's pod. Enjoy a romantic 30-minute journey around the wheel in a private pod just for two, as you enjoy champagne, luxury box of truffles served by your own personal host. Champagne experience. Relax, sip a glass of chilled champagne as you enjoy your ride. This is shared experience. Combine your visit to the London Eye with a river cruise on the Thames to make the experience extra special and extraordinary. London Eye is open daily. An average available online calendar allows guests to check the hours of operations, the day, and want to visit. Operation updates are posted on social media in the event it is temporarily closed. Tower of London, amazing World Heritage Site definition, are definitely worthy of exploring. Get up close to the actual crown jewels, with which has been stored in the tower since 1661 under armed guard. Tower of London has a long tradition of keeping precious objects, including collection of 23,578 gemstones that are part of the royal collection, still employed in royal ceremonies today. Take a tour with the Yamen warder, also known as beef feeders. A royal guard will serve as your guide and will share stories of intrigue, imprisonment, execution, and torture from its riveting 1,000-year past. During its service as a fortress, a palace, and a prison, note that visiting the Tower of London may be challenging for those with mobility challenges, as there are uneven cobblestone walkways and stairs. Wheelchair access is limited. Westminster Abbey. The abbey was built in 960 AD, served as the coronation church since 1066. Witnessing the crowning of 39 monarchs since then. It's also the final resting place of 17 monarchs, of many highlights that include Poets' Corner, Coronation Chair, the Lady Chapel, Royal Tombs, the Fixed Chamber, the Choir, the Cloisters, Unknown Warrior, and Chapter House. The Abbey is open to visitors most days, but it remains working church and may need to close certain areas from public viewing to reduce visiting hours on occasion. And then the Tower Bridge, defining landmark, bridging the banks of the River Thames. Tower Bridge is a spectacular feat of Victorian engineering. Enjoy beautiful panoramic views of London's finest landmarks, such as Tower of London, St. Paul's, Canary Wharf, and the Shard. Dare yourself to walk across the glass floor of the high-level walkways between the towers and explore the historic engine rooms that once powered the bridge lifts, and journey into the cavernous Bescal chambers, an operational area to allow the movement of the bridge's counterweights used during bridge lifts. Tickets for self-guided tours of Tower Bridge may be purchased online up to 50 minutes before visit time. Tickets are also available on site at the ticket office. Top excursions. Partnership with the Viator gives the opportunity to offer truly amazing experiences. Your clients are bookable right in bags. These are just a few of the popular ones. Okay. Check them out. Beautiful. Paris. Visitors can't help but fall in love with the city of lights. It's a city that ignites passion, stirs the soul, awakens the senses. Since medieval times, the name Paris has been breathed in sighs, whether for the decadence of the life in the Palace of Versailles, the romance of the Eiffel Tower, the banks of Seine, stunning fashion on Champs-Élysées, or the priceless, internationally revered art of the Louvre. Its fashions, culture, history, and culinary innovation is inescapable. For instance, You can't help but to stumble upon at least one of the 118 Michelin-starred restaurants that hide among the countless brasseries and bistros or up-and-coming designers featured in chic boutiques. Every moment is like easily iconic, which leads to one question. What experiences make up your client's quintessential Paris? A walkabout Paris will provide lessons in history, beauty, and in the point of light. Okay, again, quick facts. Beyond the new, Paris is remarkable, comprised of arrondissements or neighborhoods that spiral from its left bank in the south to the right bank in the north of the Seine River. Each one is gorgeous and fun as next. Again, you need a US passport. Check the travel advisory. Primary language is French. The currency is a euro. The weather is 77 and in the winter 40. High travel season, June, July, and August. Most affordable, December, January, February. And best transfer is the Paris shuttle. Here's hotels that we can accommodate them in. Get to know the arrondissements. If you have basic knowledge of Paris layouts, there's simply to get around and easy to locate the attractions you want to visit. Let's jump on a tour bus and take to the streets. First, arrondissement is home to several of Paris's heavy hitter attractions. One of the best is sightseeing. You'll find the Musée de Louvre, the gardens of Jardin des Tuileries, the Jardin des Palais Royal, Forum des Halles, and again, I apologize, shopping mall, and Saint Chapel. Fifth arrondissement is known as the Latin Quarter, popular for its various nightlife. It's the home of the La Sorbonne's prestigious campus and is filled with secondhand bookstores, restaurants, jazz clubs, bars. You also find the Dome Pantheon Mausoleum here, eternal resting place of Victor Hugo, Madame Curie. Seventh arrondissement hosts many of Paris's iconic landmarks, including the Eiffel Tower. You also find the Musée d'Orsay and the Musée d'Orsay, as well as the Hotel des Invalides military complex that's home to Napoleon's tomb. The eighth arrondissement immerses you in Paris's most opulent luxury as you stroll in and out of the luxury shops along the beautiful Champs-Élysées. Visit the great Arc de Triomphe and the Place de la Concorde, where Louis the 16th was guillotined. And last is the 18th offers breathtaking views of the city from Montmartre's sloping streets. Here you'll find the beautiful Sacré-Cœur Basilica, Place del Tetra, and the famous Moulin Rouge Cabaret. Look, how beautiful is that, right? Icons of Paris. Pictures don't do it justice. Stroll through the streets, mere feet away from the artistic masterpieces. Eat creme brulee with every meal, even breakfast. Paris will change you. The Eiffel Tower, most iconic, recognizable landmark is Paris is the Eiffel Tower, known as the Iron Lady, built by Alexander Gustave Eiffel for the 1889 World's Fair. It has become a symbol of ingenuity and daring design. Proudly stands over Paris at 984 feet tall, was the tallest man-made structure in the world until 1930. It took more than 2 years to build and has more than 2.5 million rivets, 60 tons of paint, 1,665 steps, 20,000 twinkling lights that illuminate the structure after sunset. There are even restaurants, souvenir shops, small post office, and apartment built within the tower. How cool is that? On the second level, Michelin star La Jules Verne restaurant will punctuate any special occasion. Tower is open every day of the year, but hours of operation vary. Guests can access the second floor observation level by elevator or stairs. Access the summit is exclusively by elevator. If your clients are asking if it's worth it, tell them 100% yes. The Louvre, massive, more than 400 rooms and 35,000 works of art. Art lovers can easily stroll the halls for the entire day. This former place houses some of the most famous masterpieces, such as Mona Lisa, the Winged Victoria of Samothrace, Venice de Milo, Raft of Medusa, and much more. View collections from around the world and throughout history, including Mesopotamian statue that dates back 7,000 BC. Museum is open daily except Tuesdays, and tickets may be purchased online or on site under the pyramid. Notre Dame. Also known as the Lady of Paris, Notre Dame is one of the very first Gothic cathedrals built during Gothic period. Construction began in the 12th century, took a whopping 300 years to complete, and its beauty and architecture, design and unrivaled. The building was among the first in the world to use flying buttresses, arched exterior support structures. Famous buttresses were original in the building, but had to be added later to support the tall walls and prevent stress fracturing. Highlight of the building is a remarkable rose windows that embellish the portals with vibrant color and artistry. On April 15, 2019, a large fire caused serious damage, partially destroyed the upper portion of the cathedral. Today, it is in the process of being rebuilt and restored identically to the previous state. Portions of the cathedral are starting to reopen to the public, but the towers and interior remain closed at this time for restoration. Cathedral Square is accessible once again, where visitors can view the building's exterior, see a statue of Charlemagne, and guests may also visit the archaeological crypt. Full reopening of the cathedral is targeted for December of 2024. Champs-Élysées, one of the most famous, beautiful avenues in the world. The Champs-Élysées is an absolute must-see when visiting Paris. Historic thoroughfare stretches from Place de la Concorde, the majestic Arc de Triomphe, welcomes nearly 30,000 admirers each day. Foodies, shoppers, moviegoers will all find things to do along the avenue. Most notable hosts to a number of luxury brands, including Guerlain, Tiffany and Company, Cartier, Christian Dior, Hermes, Gucci, Valentino, and Louis Vuitton, flagship store, and more. Spend a day in Versailles. If your clients are looking for a day trip out of the city, recommend a journey to the Palace of Versailles. Only about 9 miles from Paris, easily accessible by train, the chateau served as the seat of power for years during the reign of Louis the 14th. I don't know. Property first served as a number lodge until Louis shifted court and government to the estate in 1682. He transformed it's from brick and stone structure into an embellished palatial masterpiece featuring 2,300 rooms. Versailles became home to a succession of kings, including Louis the 16th and his wife Marie Antoinette, until the French Revolution. Today, the palace and its phenomenal grounds serve as a museum, letting modern day visitors walk the halls of the King's Palace. The estate offers several sites to experience in the palace itself. It's easy to lose yourself in the opulence of the Hall of Mirrors, the King's State Apartment, the King and the Queen's private apartments, the Royal Chapel, the Royal Opera, the Congress Chamber, the Gallery of Great Battles, and more. Outside, marvel at the ornamental gardens with grand fountains and visit the estate of Trianon. Palace is open every day except Mondays. The park guardians are free from November to March, open to the public every day. A mobile app is available to offer audio tours and daily hours of operation. Interactive map, recommend spending a full day to soak it in. Beautiful. Lots of great things to see, guys. All right, Taste of the Top Excursions partnership with the Viator gives us an opportunity to truly experience your clients' bookable and backs. Just a few of our popular destinations. All right. Rome. Never was there more fitting nickname than the Eternal City. Every stone has its memories of streets once marched by conquering armies, led by proud emperors, Spanish steps trodden by generations of Romans, walls. Remember the roar of thousands of gladiators circled the dirt floor of the Colosseum. City's glorious past is proudly displayed from the Forum where Julius Caesar spoke, to the stunningly preserved Pantheon, to the awe-inspiring Sistine Chapel. Visitors to the city have been tossing coins in the Neptune-inspired Trevi Fountain for generations, hoping it will help them return, because although Rome endures, it also evolves. Modern-minded shoppers find paradise in the Trident, where high-end culture boutiques line the avenues with some of the finest names in luxury today. Contemporary trattorias serve elegant food and fine espresso, and the young at heart make memories discovering the bustling nightlife in the vast city. From the Dome of St. Peter's, one can see every notable object in Rome. He can see a panorama that is varied, extensive, beautiful to the eye, and more industrious in history than any other in Europe. Quick facts. Bella Italia, country with a town to explore. Experience Italy in it is on just about everyone's bucket list. Although we'll focus on Rome for this section, don't forget about the wonders of Italy's offer widely popular leisure destinations, including Florence, Milan, Venice, Capri, Alpes Coast, Naples, and Sorrento. Many are very easy to travel to from capital city of Rome. Each destination is rich with history, offers completely unique tastes of la dolce vita. Valid passport is needed. Check the travel advisory. Italian, but English is widely spoken. The euro is a currency. Temperatures are 78 in the summer, 46 in the winter. Travel season, April, May, June, September, October, and early November. Most affordable is October through March. Transfer availability is GSC, Gestion Service Europa, and then TUI Italia, and then destination Venice. If your clients are interested in visiting many churches and holy institutions while in Rome, advise them that many respectfully require long pants and shirts with sleeves. If they're seeing the sights in shorts and a tank top, they may need something to cover up with in order to enter. It's common for a stranger to approach a tourist on the street and hand them a gift. This is not really a gift. You'll be expected to pay for the souvenir. Politely decline the offer. Don't accept it if it's not something you intend to buy. Okay, so yeah, they try to here and then, oh, well, that's $5. Trevi Fountain, La Fontana de Trave, perhaps the most famous fountain in the world, located in the Piazza de Trave, is featured the god of the sea, Neptune, being pulled to the sea by his horses and tritons. Fountain beckons visitors to close their eyes, throw coins over the left shoulder using the right hand into the water. Legend says that if you toss one coin, you will return to Rome. Toss two coins, you'll find love in Rome. Toss 3 coins, you will get married or divorced. Either way, you won't be littering, you'll be giving back, as the city cleans the coins from the fountain each week and donates the money, about 1.4 million annually, to families in need. That's pretty cool. The Vatican Museum. Extremely popular. Same-day tickets tend to sell out quickly, so you'll definitely want to encourage your clients to purchase tickets ahead of time. Collection of 26 Vatican museums are situated in beautiful apostolic palaces, features an astounding collection of treasures among those ancient Roman and Egyptian artifacts. Religious relics, modern arts, all display and ornately painted rooms. Of course, the absolute highlight in the Sistine Chapel, where cardinals still meet for conclave when electing a new pope. But built in the 15th century, painted in the 16th century by Michelangelo, impressive ceiling portrays the story of creation. The wall behind the altar features the Last Judgment, also by Michelangelo. Spanish steps, built between 1723 and 1726, are the steps that ascend from Piazza de Spagna Square to Trinità del Monte. French monastery, built in the early 1500s. There are 135 steps among 3 terraces, symbolizing the Holy Trinity. At the bottom of them is the reason for their name. Spanish embassy was located at Piazza de Spagna at the bottom of the steps. Official name of this site is actually Scalata della Trinità del Monte. All right, the Colosseum, famous Colosseum located at Piazza de Colossia, Rome, considered one of the 7 wonders of the world. Colosseum is also known as the Amphitheatrum Flavium. It opened under the Emperor Titus in 72 AD with games and festivities that lasted 100 days and killed more than 5,000 animals. Commonly hosted animal fights that included face-offs from elephants and tigers, infamous gladiator battles. During intermissions, criminals were often thrown to the wild animals for entertainment. Jeez. Christianity became more widespread. The barbaric games were finally halted in 404 AD by Emperor Honorius. Admission tickets to the Colosseum should be purchased in advance, as they're nearly always sold out. St. Peter's Basilica, main attraction when visiting Rome. St. Peter's Basilica is a must-experience stop on any vacation of the area. Located at Piazza San Pietro, Città del Vaticano, St. Peter's is filled with exceptional artwork and statues around a gigantic bronze baldachin fashioned by Bernini in 1633. Baldachin is placed over the spot where Peter is believed to be buried. A bronze statue of Peter sits at the base of the famous dome. One of his feet is worn away from people kissing it. If you want impressive views of the Rome and Vatican, climb the 550 steps to the top of the dome. Limited number of visitors each day are permitted to descend into the excavations of the old necropolis, which is located under the Vatican. Here you will see the scavi or excavations of the Roman burial site with the grave of St. Peter. Fascinating as it is, note that visiting the old necropolis is not suitable for those with claustrophobia. On the other hand, St. Peter's Basilica is a must and free to enter. But visitors can expect long lines, 2 hours or more. The most comfortable way to visit is with a guided tour. And then St. Peter's Square, hold on, I need to see something, sorry. And blue, there we go. Okay, visitors that are interested in attending a service or blessing led by a pope should head to St. Peter's Square at the Vatican on Wednesdays or Sundays. This square was designed in the 17th century by Bernini. Oops, let's go. Sorry, guys. All right, Linda and I have to be at a meeting. We're supposed to be there at 12, but it says it's 24 minutes from my house. So I don't know if you want to follow along on your phone and come get me, or if we just want to be late. So just wanted to, I have the map here.
I'm already on my way.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, I may need one of you guys to finish reading too if I don't finish. So we just have a meeting with MSC, but I'll try to get where I can. All right, the square was designed in the 17th century, and buildings bordering its elliptic shape symbolize the church's arms, welcoming its faithful followers into heaven. This is where the Pope makes his speeches during Christmas and Easter. Weather permitting, and he is in town, the Pope holds a service at the square every Wednesday, provided he is in town. On Sundays at noon, the Pope offers blessings from its windows at his study. All right, the top excursions, partnership with Viator, opportunity to see these amazing places. Here you go. Beautiful. More to love. You've noticed with the excursions we've mentioned, there's a ton of other things to do outside of Rome. Here are a few additional ones. Florence, capital of Italy's Tuscany region. This city is known for its Renaissance art and architecture. It's home of several masterpieces, including the famous statue of David by Michelangelo, Academium Gallery, and as well as The Birth of Venice by Botticelli, Da Vinci's Annunciation, and then must-see sites include Ponte Vecchio Bridge, Cathedral of Santa Maria del Fiore, and the famous Duomo and Giotto's Bell Tower. You have Venice, capital of northern Italy, Veneto region. It has no drivable roads, only canals. Main street of its Grand Canal thoroughfare. Make sure your clients enjoy a gondola ride and hit up St. Mark's Square and St. Mark's Basilica. Others must-sees is the Rialto Bridge, Doge Palace, and Teatro La Fenice. And then Amalfi Coast, from lemon groves to the colorful perched along the cliff sides. The clients will be blown away by the scenery here. No trip to Italy is complete without a jaunt across the Strada Stella 163 Amalfitana, also known as Amalfi Drive. It's breathtaking, both the incredible scenery and the danger as it winds and carves through the steep cliffs. Oftentimes with plunging drops off just beyond the curves. Popular areas to visit along the coast include Sorrento, Positano, and Alfis. Must-dos: hike the 4-mile path of the gods, which offers the most beautiful views of the coastline. Catch a ferry, stunning island just off the coast. While you're there, visit the famous Blue Grotto. Considered one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, this sea cave is uniquely illuminated by sunlight and radiance of brilliant blue. All right. Spain, to visit only one part of Spain is to sample only one bite of a banquet. Imperial grandeur, pastoral beauty, majestic landscapes, glorious history, food so healthfully delicious that it was named UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage of Humanity. These are all just garnishes to experience that is Spana. Cuisine is far from the only honor UNESCO has bestowed on this nation, with 53 biosphere reserves, gorgeous wetlands, welcoming wild birds, and more than 176 endangered species. It's home to the highest number of them in the world. 49 World Heritage Sites have also been recognized by this organization. In today's culture, Spain presence in the world of fashion has been drawn attention globally. Madrid and Barcelona remain model destinations for students and jet setters alike. Any reasonable sentient person who looks at Spain, comes to Spain, eats in Spain, drinks in Spain, they're going to fall in love. Otherwise, there's something deeply wrong with you. This is the dream of the world, Anthony Bourdain. All right, valid passport, check the advisory. Spanish is the primary language. Currency is the euro. Weather, warm Mediterranean in the dry summers, winters, balanced temperatures. So year round, it's anywhere between 50 and 74. Best time to travel or high travel season, March through September. Most affordable, November through February. And then transfers are the jumbo tours. Things tend to run a little later than they do in the US. Locally, typically enjoy the evening before sitting down to dinner at 8 p.m. Common to see restaurants full of diners as late at 10 p.m. If your clients want to experience a Spanish nightlife, they should plan to head to the bars about 11 p.m. and then nightclub to 2 a.m. Wherever and whenever you go, it might be wise to carry travel packets of tissue paper with you, for instance, when they may not be toilet paper available. Okay, keep that in mind. Not every restroom provides that amenity in Spain. Barcelona, cosmopolitan, chic, and more than a little gaudy. The capital of Catalonia is a unique city that is unabashedly proud to be itself. Catalan Spanish flows smoothly from lips with distinctive accent. Tapas, paellas, jamon iberico, regional fish, sausage, olives, and wine are raised up to them. Eyes, on the other hand, can't help but be lifted to the skies following the line of modernist master Anton Gaudi's architectural design from Casa Milla to the still under construction La Sagrada Familia. UNESCO World Heritage Site heritage works such as the fantastically bizarre Park Güell. Art Nouveau and modernism aren't the only movements to sweep through the streets of Barcelona. Romanesque, Gothic designs bring an old world feel to districts like tree-lined Example and world-famous Barrio Gotico. Original city site founded by Romans, featuring medieval palaces, gourmet restaurants, jazz venues, and leads to the Port Bell Harbor. Popular cruise port with waterfront eateries and easy access to the Golden Beach of Barcelona. Top excursion, partner with Viator. You got different beautiful scenery here. Balearic Islands, once glance at this collection of Mediterranean islands, it takes all to give further sway to the perception that Spain is surrounded by touristic beauty. These isles are some of the most captivating. Catalan and Spanish both, like nearby Barcelona. Mallorca is just as much a melting pot as major city. Case in point, over 2,400 restaurants, stunning Gothic and Moorish architecture, countless artists, musicians in residence, gorgeous old towns like in the capital city of Palma, nightlife in Bagaloo that gives Ibiza stiff competition, quite a statement when the latter is known as a summer outpost of the most major European nightclubs. Visit both, make the comparison for yourself. Make sure you don't miss the quiet villages beachfront retreat between Ibiza town and Sant Antonio's lively scene. This diversity of lifestyle allows visitors to march to the beat of their own basslines. Either island makes for boastful vacation in and or itself, but because of their location, there's also ideal places to stop before heading back to the States from anywhere in the Europe. Okay, Canary Islands, south of mainland Spain, you'll find riches of rival the plunder of sunken galleon, but it's not yellow gold today's treasure hunter seeks, it's Canary, the chain of islands off the coast of northwestern Africa, just west of Morocco, has been major attractions for the well-heeled for years. Here on this land of eternal springs, one of the world's largest carnivals Takes place every actual spring, but every island has its own headliners. Largest one, Tenerife, is crowned by the third tallest volcano on the planet, towering over UNESCO World Heritage Site Tide National Park. Lanzarote's entirety is a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve with volcanic landscapes that feel otherworldly but serene. On nearby Fuerteventura, the beach of the Canary Islands, sunseekers roam 93 miles of picturesque sands, unhurried, and across them all is an experience of a lifetime. Again, beautiful, beautiful scenery. And then, of course, Greece, myth, culture, and arts of the 6,000 island and islet country raise expectations to heights as seemingly infinite as the Asian or Ionian seas are deep. Yet this destination manages to surpass them all. Under the hot Mediterranean sun, every one of the 227 inhabited islands has its own story to tell. In the main archipelago, Athens thrives, adapting fluidly to the times while carefully preserving its heritage. The whitewashed buildings stacked high, sky high, blue roofs and match the cobalt sea, straw hatch windmills and iconic of the islands of Mykonos, just as floating doors and the tumble of colorful homes spilling down cliffs are distinctively Santorini. On Crete, its location of the southernmost outpost of Greece lends itself to the mythology that remains an ongoing source of study. Influenced by the Venetians, French, British, cosmopolitan, Corfu proves just as fascinating with its UNESCO listed old town and shores are designed for pure holiday pleasure. Greece is the home of gods. They may have died, but their presence still makes itself felt. You have a valid U.S. passport, normal precautions. Greek is the language, euro is the currency, winter is 48 degrees, while summer is around 90 degrees. High travel is April through October. And then late spring is the best time to visit, April through June, and early fall, September and October. And then transfers availability, tour Greece. Okay. Okay. Travel tips, another country that tends to run on island time. You could expect many shops to be closed. Okay, sorry. Another country that tends to run on island time, you can expect many shops to be closed Sunday in Greece. If your clients don't want to miss the opportunity to pick up souvenirs from their favorite shops, suggest that they double check opening hours. If it's your client's first time visiting Greece, it's also wise to advise them ahead of time that Greeks love to haggle and it's often expected. There are occasions when the price is set, but if anyone says, I'll give you this for this, let bargaining begin. Similar to many of historic places in Europe, the uneven landscape of Greece's cities and villages can make getting around difficult for visitors. Guests can anticipate a lot of walking or uneven surfaces and climbing steps. If your clients are mobility challenged or traveling with someone who is, ensure their hotel transportation and excursions have options that will accommodate their needs and get them booked well in advance. Athens, thriving of a metropolis as ever, visitors say that the golden age of Athens is not yet over. Capital of Greece, unofficial historical capital of Europe, is a destination with neighborhoods of unhurried stillness and exciting whirlwinds. Persiri is a designated nightlife neighborhood where boutiques call by day and oratories bustle by night. Wealthy Koloniaki squares high-end shopping delights, and the Thysian neighborhood between Philipapa Hill and the world-famous Acropolis features tavernas, more cafes, and restaurants. Not to be forgotten is the shopping avenue of Ermo Street, part of the largest pedestrian zone in all of Europe. Here, sunny days can be lost among international brands and authentic Greek goods, making for a wonderful place for visitors to begin their journey into the past. Archaeological sites across Athens number over 100, with the most emblematic being the Acropolis. Yet no less impressive is the Panathinaiki Nako Olympic Stadium, originally constructed in 330 BCE, rebuilt for the first modern Olympic Games, monumental testament to the long-standing architectural traditions of Greece. Top excursion, partner with Viator. Here you go. Again, our partners. And Mykonos and Santorini, part of the Cyclades chain of Greek islands. Mykonos and Santorini are where millions of countries' natives join tourists from around the world to pay tribute to two of the most spectacular views in the world. Streetscapes are as iconic as the Acropolis itself. Mykonos provides a lively counterpart to its quiet, dreamy sister. Nicknamed the Island of the Wind, surfers, windsurfers, sailors, jet skiers, and scuba divers make the most of sparkling white beaches before cooling off on land. Breezes from the oft-photographed Cato Mele, windmills, and passing Vespas create a calm by day, while after dark, a lush nightlife sends music reverberating through the streets. Revelry of a different tone can be found melodious Santorini. Having achieved renown as a destination for two, it's a place where magical moments come alive. Reality is suspended. Every corner is spotless, tranquil. Among them, the white, red, black, and pebbled beaches, the touch impossible blue seas, countless galleries, 250 churches, and celebrated jazz festival provides even more opportunities to press pause. Our partnership with Viator, again, okay, cool, Linda. So what I may have you do, Linda, is take over the reading so I can run out and then I'll finish the reading in the car if you don't mind. And then I'll keep the recording going. Perfect. Thank you. All right, guys. So thanks for joining us on this tour. We hope you enjoyed learning a little about these popular destinations and sites and attractions that pique the curiosities. Visit the attachment section of the main course to reference an assortment recorded webinars that offer additional information regarding Europe-specific product services, as well as booking guidance. Don't forget to check out the Europe-focused promotional assets available for digital, email, print, and web while you're here. Authored by our expert team, in-house copywriters, marketing professionals, we make it easy to incorporate these assets into your communication channels to elevate your messaging. All right, let me go ahead. I'm going to put Linda as co-host. There we go. Okay.
Just coming around the corner.
Okay, I'll be out in a minute. So browse
Okay.
our travel log for even more information and watch our great content. Okay, so we'll watch this really quick. Let's see. Right.
I'm here.
All right, I'll be out in just one moment.
Okay.
Watch for more great Europe content to be added to this course. Thanks for participating. To finish the course in your badge, close the lesson, return to course page, knowledge check. When you deliver, customize European vacation. All right. So we got to do our test too. So let's go down here. So Linda, if you want to go ahead and finish reading this stuff, and then, well, here, let me just do it right. It looks like it's small. Come with us, insightful virtual journey, accommodations. Webinar will be spotlighting collection of Hilton hotels, enchanted canals, Amsterdam to the romantic streets of Paris, vibrant energy of Munich, historic charm, and Berlin. Barcelona, each location offers unique blend of culture and comfort and impeccable service.
You have to play that video in order to move on.
Right.
Well, thank you very much.
Oh my God, it's 48
thank
minutes?
you all for attending
Yeah,
this presentation.
But you can speed it up and let it play, and then you can actually be able to close it out shortly. I didn't have to listen to the whole thing.
Okay, guys. So again, we want to get through the test, guys. So make sure you play this.
As already
But make sure you go
said,
back
my
and
name is
watch
Esther
it
Stins.
later.
I'm working as a
Okay,
customer
so
sales
you
manager
can
of
get
Royal
through
Hotels
it.
in Netherlands. And
But I'm going to go ahead and thumb through it quick.
So this is an impressive hotel.
Just so we
Will
can.
be called Muses.
I'm gonna
The
check
restaurant
real
and
quick.
bar will be inspired by influential female muses in many ways: sports, food, sciences, fashion, culture, such as Aretha Franklin, Coco Chanel, Jackie Kennedy, Josephine Baker. So when we will elaborate the menu, it will be around this theme. Many activities to do in La Défense, but I think that my time is almost over. So what to keep in mind? Hilton Paris Opera, this is a lovely building with a great history. This is located in city center, close to all attractions, famous restaurants, and department stores. Waldorf Astoria Versailles is destination in its own right, easily accessible from Paris, a royal experience in an historic building and location. And finally, Hilton Paris La Défense, this is a hotel fully renovated, and one of its strengths is the accessibility 10 minutes away from Paris downtown. So it's a good alternative to Paris. So I hope that you enjoyed the City of Light, the City of Lover, the City of Dream. And it's still summer, so let's travel to Barcelona. Thank you.
All right, all right, all right.
Thank you so much, Frank. Now, Edgar speaking from Barcelona. Bienvenidos. Bienvenidos from Barcelona. I'm already showing you my presentation. I'm seeing the pool. Unfortunately, I'm not there.
All right. So hopefully we can now go to the test, right?
Should be able to scroll up and yeah.
Everybody good? So you got your certificate. You can print your certificate. Yay, we finished that. Yay. So thanks, guys, for that. And let's do our test. Everybody good? Want to make sure I don't want to leave anybody behind. Because they're awful quiet.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Click on the test, launch. All right, again, appreciate you guys. Sorry, we'll just be a few minutes late. They usually eat first, right? All right, ready? Let's go.
I'm ready.
Which ALG vacation brands offer packages to Europe? All of them but Blue Sky and Southwest, right? Correct. Got it? Do you guys have these same questions?
Yes.
Okay. Which are considered ALG Vacation's top selling European destinations?
I thought it was all the above.
Yeah, isn't it all of them? I think all of them.
That's what I would think.
Nope. Okay, top selling, maybe it's the Paris, London. Full commission on every hotel in Europe when you book through the brands. That's true. Hotel travel protection is not available. That's
It was
false.
actually Rome, Paris, and London.
The three main ones. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're
Offer
welcome.
Low deposit fare, $250 per person for United, $350 for Apple. I remember the $350. Was it $250 just for United?
Yeah, I think
Yes.
so.
Okay. Many flights departing US to Europe fly overnight across because of the VAX automatically adjusts the date. That's true.
True.
Clients want a fun jet package to Munich, includes hotel flights. You can select the flight and hotel that already highlighted the right to, or select which other option. Okay, flights.
Which other
tours,
option?
so that would be no,
Like
I don't-
hotel.
transfer, no. They want a flight, hotel, tours, and a rental
Like
car.
tours.
Flight, hotel. No, you can add it later.
Yeah, but if I remember right, they said to add the car so you don't lose it.
Right, but it's not.
Can you get yours to scroll?
No.
Can't scroll down.
Well, that's a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Would it-
No,
Rental car.
Europe flight and hotel.
Is there, if you push that, there's not for,
It's Europe flight and hotel.
oh, Europe, yeah, Europe.
Flying to Paris, embark on a cruise. They want to arrive after the cruise. They'll arrive back in Paris where they want to spend 3 nights. When entering the search criteria, how many nights do you need to sign for destination 1? Arrive the
Oh.
day after the cruise, they'll come back where they want to spend 3 days. And so, isn't that like, don't they do the full time, but then they only do it, so is it 8 days?
Is it, I had that, I'm done with this, but I remember that one moved me up.
Was it one? Clients are flying to Paris.
How many nights do you need to sign them?
Before and spend the night at a hotel. After the cruise, they'll head back. Well, you take out the cruise for the hotel, so wouldn't it be, two's not even on here. I would think it would be one.
Then I think it's one,
Vacation,
two.
spend the
I
night.
think I had
It's
that.
incorrect.
No, that's
Back,
incorrect.
but they'll want to spend another 3 nights in the hotel, so four is not on there.
That wasn't on there.
Five
either.
Yeah, I
days.
think, remember, you had to
Okay.
do the full time, but then you only choose the hotel for the 1 night.
But that was wrong.
Yeah, it's not
Okay.
7 either.
All right,
So
what
was
do
it just 8? I don't know.
what must you do
I
to
did
confirm
8. It was
transfer?
8.
It's not 7.
It was
No.
8.
It
It
was
was
8.
eight.
Okay,
Yes,
that's what
it
I
was 8.
thought. All right,
Yeah.
send an
It
email,
was a trick
simply add
question.
transfers. Okay, this one
Okay.
is not simply add transfers, so I probably just failed. Oh my God, I gotta hurry. Okay, your clients are
Must you
departing from
do-
Venice, like, what was that one? Did you guys get that other one right?
Yeah, it was enter the name
Okay,
and
The
whatever else.
train, yeah, ship and train.
okay, clients
Enter the
departing
name of the ship and
Venice on
train.
July, they'd like to check into their hotel upon arrival for a quick nap. What date must you set the hotel in order to ensure departing to be July 1st? Because they want it the day they arrive. Budapest, famously known for 2 cities in one Danube. Your clients want to spend a few days in the hotel at Budapest, a few days in the hotel. Which vacation type should they choose? Multi-destination. All right, which your
One or multiple?
tallest observation wheel?
Multiple?
Yeah, that was multiple.
Yeah,
I
multiple.
checked multiple and it said
And
no.
this is the London Eye.
I didn't get mine on the spot enough. Yeah.
Finding a landmark around Paris easier when you're familiar
Is that
with
the London Eye?
neighborhood.
The London Eye,
No.
yes.
Okay, you think it's the or is located? Yeah, the arrondissement.
Oh, yeah.
What are the
Ronda's-
famous steps located?
Don't.
Anybody remember where the famous steps are located? Spain? That was Spain. Would it be Barcelona? Nope. Okay, I failed. Canary Islands are part of Spain through the situated off the west coast. Which islands are part of the Canaries? Those 3?
Oh no, I lost my internet. Dang it. Come on.
Does anybody know? I gotta run.
No,
We're almost done.
failed.
Nobody knows?
Can't remember, no.
All right, I'll try this. If not, I probably have to take it over anyway. Nope. All right, I failed, so yep, I need to take it over.
That is
All right,
great.
full commission, yes. All right, travel protection is not.
Not.
applicable.
That's false.
The air,
That one was true.
many
Taking my
flights
test.
because of VAX adjust the hotel stay.
That's true.
Clients want a
I
fun jet. That was
That was the
Europe
Europe hotel
flight.
flights. Yes.
Clients, this is 8 days,
8.
correct? When to include transfers, enter the name,
Yes.
perfect.
All right.
Clients depart Venice.
was
that's
July
July
1st.
1st. Yay. Multiple destinations, yay. The London Eye,
Yes.
yay. Landmark, arrondissement,
Yes.
everybody good?
Yep.
This was not Barcelona, so
No,
where are
I'm-
the Spanish steps?
It's
Mallorca?
just,
Anybody know?
I'm
No.
running it.
It's not that.
Rome.
It's
The
Rome.
that
Spanish
was
Steps
our-
are
our
located in
guess.
Rome City. What I'm trying to see where it says the.
Oh,
So the Spanish Steps in Rome map.
Rome.
In Rome, is that on there?
How about Canary
Yeah.
Islands?
yeah, it was Rome.
Okay, what are the Canary Islands?
Canary
Islands?
Islands. Hold on. Canary Islands.
That's Ibiza, I believe.
Canary
is it?
Islands.
I believe it's Ibiza, but I could be wrong, so don't
But it's
do it.
select all that apply.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
trying to.
Okay. So Mallorca, Ibiza. Is it all of them?
Which islands
Yeah.
are the Canary Islands?
Tenerife.
I don't remember.
Tenerife is one of them.
Tenerife,
Tenerife, or how do you
Canara,
pronounce that dumb thing?
Tenerife, Canara, Lanzarote,
Right.
It's not all of them.
It's not. It's Lanzarote, Tenerife.
Gamora, La Palma, Clara. Yeah, I don't think it's Mallorca either.
No, I'm not seeing that on
I
the
think it's
Canary
these two.
Islands.
Yep. Lanzarote and Tenerife.
Yep.
Yay!
Okay.
All right, guys, congratulations. You can keep talking if you want. I'm just going to stop the recording and run out to Linda's car. So again, congratulations, everybody. Print your certificate. We've now completed all of ALG. I
Oh,
think
gosh.
so. Let me know if you guys
Yeah.
want to check and make sure that we didn't miss any, so we can put on the calendar. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording, and I'll see you guys in the car. Love you guys. Have a great day.
Love you
Uh,
too. Thank you.
Tomorrow, we're doing
Thank
Marriott.
you.
Tomorrow, we're doing
Yes.
Marriott. If you need to do the 2024 Marriott.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm double checking right now. Let's see, I'm going back to see if I have anything. Does anybody else have anything?
And make sure you get them all.
That's what I'm doing right now. My internet keeps going in and out. I'm getting mad. I'm ready to go punch the manager.
Oh,
I'm
She
good.
keeps resetting the router and stops it. So
Oh,
I get
geez.
mad. I'm like, hey, this is not cool.
doesn't she know
Why
you're
I'm taking
using it?
tasks. I was like, come on,
I know you're using
right?
it. Come on.
I'm like, come on.
I'll see
Mine
you
says
all
pending action.
tomorrow. Who's
Anybody
ever
else?
there for Marriott, but I'm good because I had these already done. I just wanted to make sure if we were going to do anything else today, but otherwise I'll see you all on Marriott tomorrow.
All right, sounds good. Thanks for everything, Michelle.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Mine says pending. Oh, it's a survey. Don't forget to do your survey.
Yeah, I had
Yep.
already done that
That's
'cause
why
I
it's
was done
pending
today.
action. Don't forget to do your survey.
Okay.
Sorry.